Hey Gemini, hope that you're very well. Hi Gemini, Amber here at Symbols for Living. Hope that you're very well. This is your December love reading. The reading is How Does About Me Spread? Um, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Happy Christmas, by the way. I hope you have a November and it's filled with love, of merry. But yeah, go ahead and get. So, at the center of the reading, in the position of how your partner feels about you, we've got the Seven of Coins clarified by the Six of Wands, which is a really interesting combination because the Seven of Swords talks about someone who's indecisive, someone who feels like they are at a point where they need to either invest more in the relationship or need to maybe change the way that they're handling the relationship. Um, this could also be like a decision point where a relationship may be gone on for 7 years, 7 months, solid period of time, and now your partner may feel like, okay, it's time to really take it to that next level. It's time to make more of a commitment. It's time maybe to move in, buy a house, buy something together, make a stronger commitment. In order to really build on what you guys, on the foundation that you guys have created so far. It could also raise questions for your partner as to whether or not it is a viable investment. Is this something that they can continue to invest in? Um, is it worthwhile? So there is kind of a reassessment that your partner's going through. But luckily, with the Six of Wands here, it seems to be because they feel quite confident, quite self-assured. They may feel like they're in a better position now. They may feel more appreciated by you. They may feel like they have maybe finally won you over in some way, that you finally notice them in that way. But the Six of Wands does talk about success, happiness, getting the attention that you deserve, getting the recognition that you deserve, and being applauded for all of your efforts. So this person may feel very proud of where you guys have come so far and really may want to take this relationship to that next step. But before they do that, they need to really maybe review how far you guys have got, where you guys actually are at, to see exactly what the best way is to move forward. But they are feeling, I think, very positive. I think the Seven of Coins can be quite a negative card sometimes, but I feel this is a really positive Seven of Coins from what I can see so far. Um, you currently feel the Prince of Cups. So you may be offering, you may have asked this person out recently, you may have, or you may have said to this person, I really do love you, I really want to take things to the next level. I'd like to see if I think that we may have a real future here, and you may want to discuss that with them. So there may be a lot more talking going on now between you two with regards to moving forward, making the relationship and maybe a bit more um, established. But it looks like you've put yourself out there. Like you've also taken a chance, a leap of faith. You're maybe before you were a bit hesitant in some way, but like you seem to be thinking like this might be worthwhile. Like this might actually go somewhere. But I feel like you're kind of taking a chance with the Prince of Cups, like the Knight of Cups, basically. I feel like he's always taken a chance, or he's taking a risk, or he's exploring something. Like he believes in love, and he's never really even been truly in love before, but he's willing to see what could happen. It's like he believes in love, but it's a belief. It's not an actual experience this person's had. So you may feel like, I mean, that's not to say you haven't been in love. You may have been in love many times. Maybe with this particular person, um, maybe it has never really developed to that point, and now you're at a position where um, you do think that maybe looking more in terms of a love relationship, there may be a you know um, kind of dating kind of situation. So in the near past here, we do see with the Lovers card and the Queen of Wands, that your partner was a little bit, there was some indecision here in the near past. Um, there was a commitment that may have been made in the near past, a decision that had been made, which may have brought you guys to this point where your partner finally feels recognized as your partner, and is really looking now to see how you guys can build on this. Um, but yet still not taking any action, still reviewing. But in the past, um, it looks like it could be a fire sign that you're dating, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo that you're dating at the moment or seeing in a relationship with. And they looked like they were in two minds about the situation. I think this person quite likes the attention they get. They quite like being, they quite maybe like the single life. They liked to kind of be the master of their own destiny, to call the shots, for them to be in total control of their life. And you know, the Queen of Wands is a very independent character. She's not the Queen of Swords, but she's still very independent, but very warm as well. But she can be very, very independent, and you know, have everything that she needs. You know, she's. I've even heard people describe the Queen of Wands like a lesbian woman. um, I guess the point I'm trying to make is that she may kind of be even a slightly have maybe slightly masculine traits about her. You know, she could be very independent, very the leader, very much the leader. Um, so it could be that your partner felt that way. They like their independence, and they actually love their independence, but they may have loved you just a little bit more. And they really what they needed was they need that attention from you. They need that attention and all of that. That's really, I feel, that's what this person needs, especially if they're a fire sign, especially Leos. But fire signs generally do appreciate that recognition that's given. Um, they take very kindly to that. So I think that's what's happened. You've kind of shown that, yeah, um, you do see something in them that you like, kind of thing, and that's what they needed. And they've made a choice to be with you. And I think it's quite a committed choice as well. It's quite definite. It's not like, let's just see what happens. Like, they definitely want to try and work things out. So we've got the Tower card here for the near past for you. So you may have been feeling in the near past that you were um, really in a position where you're kind of starting anew in some way. Um, you may have had certain beliefs about this person, about the relationship that just were completely unfounded. Uh, Complete kind of misconception about this person. And I think it's actually quite positive because as the reading goes on, it's quite positive. So it may be that you found out something that you really liked about this person. Um, you may have been quite surprised by their interest. You may not. You may have really thought this person wasn't interested, or this person had a boyfriend, a girlfriend, or was, you know, just not available basically. And like now, or in the past, it kind of was a revelation that actually, no, this person actually genuinely liked you. It may have been a real surprise, a real shock, and it completely maybe threw you off. But I think it was a pleasant surprise because we now see you as the Prince of Cups, like, and we see them with the Six of Wands. So it's like a very happy ending or current situation um, that you guys are experiencing. So yeah, that's really really great. So yeah, I think you really really liked the change that came in, and it is a major arcana, so it kind of just shifted everything. You may not have been expecting this person to offer you this commitment or to be taking you so seriously. Um, but yeah, it looks like you were wrong. Okay, so in terms of where they're coming from, we've got the Two of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Sorry, don't mind my eczema. I've had a bit of a breakout. I haven't been hurt or anything. Um, but yeah. Okay, so there's decisions again. Yeah. So with the Two of Wands, they definitely want to explore. They, I mean, what I mean to say is they like the fact that you're new. They like the fact that they've never had. They like the idea of kind of this new, exciting new adventure. Um, they're ready to make a commitment with the Two of Wands, and they're just very excited about what could be like. And with the two of Wands, they've had a lot of investment in something previously. And when I say investment, it could be just that they mainly focus on themselves in the past, and their own ideas, ambitions, job, projects, whatever. They had a very strong focus on other things, and like now you've got their focus, and you're their new exciting beginning. You're their new exciting beginning. So I think this person likes new things. They like. So it could be an Aries that you're seeing. We do have the Emperor card here actually, so it could be an Aries where yeah, this person to try opportunities. But the Seven of Swords here, it is a bit of a dubious card. This. But the reason why they have chosen something new is because maybe they're escaping from something. They could be looking for an escape from something in some way. Again, this is about decisions. Another seven here. So yeah, you could be a bit of an escape for them. I mean, if they did have a lot of focus on work, projects, businesses, or whatever themselves, period. If they were very focused on that, it's like you are their escape from that. You could kind of be their naughty little secret as well, where yeah, they just feel like they're getting away with something. Mm. But they don't, um, explore. They're very curious. And they might even be like, wow, I can't believe you really like me this much. They could be kind of surprised themselves. This person also is very good with words and saying the right things and could be even be slightly kind of not manipulative in a bad way. We don't know if that's bad yet. I mean, it looks quite innocent so far, but it looks like this person is quite good with words. They can get what they want. They say whatever. They're willing to and prepared to say and do kind of what it takes to get you. Even if it means telling a few white lies, even if it means admitting the truth sometimes in some ways. Um, so that's something to be aware of with the Seven of Swords here. I mean, they say white lies are harmless, and they say often if you need the whole truth, you might not like the person anyway. So it's like, it all depends on your viewpoints. If you like complete raw honesty no matter what, you want to see warts and all, otherwise it's not worth it. Or some people say, I like a bit of fantasy, don't tell me everything. So it's completely, I guess, down to you whether or not that suits you. Um, but this person may kind of have their own little agenda, their own little way of kind of manipulating the situation to get what they want out of it. But they really want you, and they see you as an opportunity. And I think as a bit of an escape as well. So we've got the Four of Cups here. For how where you're coming from, you may feel very settled with this person. You may not want to take any other offers right now, and you may be very kind of wanting to stick with this person. But it could also mean that you're not really you're not entirely sure about the connection. Even though you've got the Prince of Cups here, which means that you're exploring the idea of love. The Prince of Wands is on a mission to really find out what love is. How I see him anyway. And you may be curious to find out what's going on, but not really at a point yet where you want to accept this full offer that this person's given to you. You may not really be ready quite yet to fully accept this cup of love. You may still want to, you know, explore the idea a bit more. I mean, your partner's even at the Seven of Coins as well, and so they're still kind of also wanting to kind of review things and see where you guys are at, see what can come of this, see if it does have any potential. This person feels very lucky, I think, to have you, but still they kind of want to see if it's actually got real legs. And you may also feel the same. You may find this person a bit too full on, possibly, with the Four of Cups here. You may be like, okay, that's enough. Like, okay, you've laid it on really thick. Um, but really, in your subconscious position, it doesn't look like you're actually um, that kind of excited about this new opportunity, and you're not really seem to be a bit kind of like you maybe don't believe in love anymore. But with the Prince of Cups, obviously, you currently maybe you're trying to believe in it. You're trying to have faith in it. You're trying to take that leap of faith, but really, you're not really a believer right now. Full up, or you may just feel very contented on your own. So you could kind of take it or leave it. Okay, so then we have for your partner's intentions, we've got the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Emperor card. So your partner really hopes to actually finally make a final decision about this. They want clarity. They may want to talk about it more with you. They may news because they're formed through that for you guys. This person definitely sees you as very are a male. They feel like they want to be the man in your life. They want a solid, secure, unshakable kind of start. This person, again, with the Emperor card here, does have their own agenda. This Emperor um, can be a ruthless businessman at times if he wants to, um, and very much focused on what he wants and um, can be quite ruthless in getting that. So, yeah, this person's decided or hopes to, intends to, if this does work out, if you guys do kind of hash this out, discuss, maybe spend some more time together and find that, yeah, you want to kind of make a new start, this person will, I think, will be fully committed and they intend to, take maybe a certain amount of control in the relationship too. Um, and really have a real say in how the relationship develops. They're going to be like the man, the real kind of masculine in the relationship, which kind of fits. I mean, Cancerians are quite a feminine energy. They're like the mother of the zodiac. So it could be that this person really wants to be that male. They really do see you as maybe very feminine. Um, and really, that then brings out a lot of their masculinities. They may be quite protective of you as well. They may intend to be very protective, to be that man in your life. But their intentions is to make a clear decision about the relationship. because they want stability, they want certainty, they want a bit of predictability, they want something that they can build on. They want something that they can actually build on. So they can start, planning for the future. So they see this as a long term. They see a lot of long term potential here. That's what I feel. So with the Six of Swords, this is your intentions. You intend to go. The Six of Swords, like you're like, okay, no, I'm out of here. With the Six of Swords, there's an element of that where you may feel like you just need to get away. You need some more time on your own to think. You feel like this is stirring up a lot of emotions for you. Maybe this was a bit much. This Tower card, and like you're like, okay, I need to get away and just to clear my head and lick my wound if something bad happened. But definitely you want to retreat. You may want to go away with this person. You may want to travel to see this person as well. There's potential for that too. But you definitely want to go. You want to move. You want peace. You want resolution, and you want things to be solved. So if there are questions about the relationship or anything like that, like you want that resolution, you want solutions, you want things to get better, you want clarity, you want peace, you want to work it out. Because right now, I feel that your emotions are a bit stirred and you're not comfortable with that. It's like here, it's like you're not comfortable with your emotions being stirred. It's like you don't want that other cup. You're quite content with the cups that you've got right now. So there could be a bit of hesitancy here for you actually getting emotionally involved with this person. Because I think you can be quite emotional. And you don't really want to do that without having had a good chat about how the relationship's going to pan out. You've maybe had questions that you want answered. There may be a few things as well that you want to iron out that you're not happy with. And you may require space to do that. You may need to get away. You may intend, like your intentions is to maybe get away to do that. Because the Emperor can be quite, and the Queen of Wands can be quite, overbearing, quite dominant. Like they want what they want. They can be quite bossy and demanding, and so, but not really in a negative way. But they just know what they want. Those kind of characters, and yeah. So that could be what's happening here. So in the near future for your partner and how they feel, we've got the Strength card, clarified by the Queen of Cups. They're definitely very much in love with you in the near future. There's definite sexual attraction here as well, but I also see them with the Strength card here being patient. They are taming themselves for you. They're being more sensitive. They're taming themselves. They're trying to, kind of be grown up about it and not be so kind of knee-jerk reaction about things and excited and want to try something new. They're actually taking it quite seriously, and trying to be as grounded as possible. And they recognize that you are a sensitive soul. You're very feminine, and they need to treasure and look after that and cherish that. And I feel that that's what they're basically going to be trying to do in the near future, is actually acknowledging your femininity and not being so pushy. So maybe that's what, maybe you intend to have a conversation. Say, look, I need to get away from you because you're just a bit too much as I care about you. You may feel that it's all a bit much. And I think they do recognize that in the near future, and they do show a lot of patience and grown-upness, in the near future. And again, the Strength card does talk about commitments as well. It's a major arcana. For the near future for you, we've got the Devil card. So the Devil card talks about being restricted, guilty pleasures. It also can be a warning card, just like a warning as well. But I don't feel like this is a warning card. I feel that this is talking more about you feeling restricted. You may feel like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't kind of feel like kind of energy, like where you just can't seem to not think about this person. Um, it's you recognize that there is a strong sexual attraction, there's a strong compulsion to be with this person. This person is very, attractive and alluring and, just intoxicating. This person's intoxicating for you. And it, it may make you may feel like way. So let's pull some more cards and really see what this devil card is trying to say to us. Okay, we've got the Chariot card. Yay, the Cancer card came out. And Spirit is definitely here. So we've got the Chariot card to clarify the Devil card, along with the Three of Coins, and I also pulled the Hermit card. This is the Cancer card. So yeah, your energy is definitely present here, Cancer. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're not being railroaded into something, and that you're also taking into account, like, you want this to be a compromise, well, healthily functioning kind of partnership, rather than being railroaded into something. Uh, this card is really important to you. Like, you want to feel grounded. You want to be in reality. You don't want to get caught up in the the um the fanfare of it all. You want a pure, honest, real connection. So you're feeling very mature yourself. Like, you're not just in this for fun. You want the real deal or nothing at all. You'll be quite happy on your own because you're very happy on your own. You kind of know, um, you see your path clearly. So you're not really in any rush. And I think that may be what's worrying you, is that maybe this person's rushing it, and that you don't want to get caught up and swept away. That's why Four of Coins, Four of Cups is here. Like, you don't want to get caught up and swept away. You want it to be a practical working relationship where your needs and your partner's needs are taken into consideration to then create this relationship. Hmm. Yeah, you want balance. You understand that you're both very different, but you want it to work. Um, yeah, you want it to work, but you want it to work fairly. Okay, so at the base of the deck, we've got the Two of Coins, clarified by the Nine of Coins, so Nine of Cups, and okay, then we've got the Star card and the Magician. So quite a few major arcana are here. The Star card popped out a few times. So did the Queen of Cups, as I was shuffling, and also I think that was it. Sorry, just those two cards that were popping out. I think this card also popped out. So it looks like this is very significant, a significant relationship. It is possibly a very, fated soulmate kind of connection where you both are very strong individuals, and you're both maybe quite accomplished individuals. And there is this balancing act between you two. You guys both have got commitments, I feel, in your lives. Um, and it's about striking that balance. So right now there's a lot of flux, especially with the Seven of Coins here. It's like your things are still up in the air. It could become a relationship, or it could kind of take longer to develop. Sorry. um, but the potential is there for it to become a relationship. You just have to keep shuffling things around until you're both comfortable in terms of who's the leader in the relationship, who has the responsibility in the relationship. to make certain things happen or to do certain things. And that's, this is another card that represents that same energy, this wanting to compromise, this partnership energy that's needed. And even the Chariot card again talks about two very different energies coming together and making it work. Talks about victory as well, this card. So you want victory, so you do see it as a challenge. I think you would feel quite proud of yourself if, and I think that's as well for you, would also mark that this relationship is worthwhile if you guys are able to compromise. And if you're not, then it's like, I could be on my own. Like, I know exactly what I want, I know where I'm going. I feel like Cancer's in a really good space right now. Um, so, yeah, this could be kind of a wish come true with the Nine of Cups and the Star card. It could be like your wish came true, like, literally. So it could be a very fortunate, very lovely relationship, but you both maybe had elsewhere, or, you know, um, there's still some juggling to do. And I think it's around kind of power, control kind of issues. Because you've got the Devil card and the Emperor, and they both represent control. So, yeah, let's pull some cards from your mirror love oracle and see what we get, Cancer. So, Cancer, December 2018. Okay, so the first card that we have is work. So, yeah, so your commitments could be around work. Spirit is asking you to look at work. Leadership as well. So there's definitely a leadership kind of issue here in terms of who leads. Because Cancerians, my mother's a Cancerian as well, and I know a few. And I've noticed that with Cancerians, you're lovely, lovely, great people. And you also have this element of control. Like, you want things to turn out just right. So you can, sometimes that can, come across as a little bit controlling sometimes. But it's because you want things to work out. Like, you're worried about everyone and you want it all to be just right. So you do have kind of those kind of tendencies, and fire signs definitely have those kind of tendencies too. And so I always see work representing like leadership and maybe power struggles kind of in relationships. Okay, so the obstacle is travel. The obstacle may be that you are a distance apart at the moment, especially with the Six of Swords. That could be you not only wanting resolutions and solutions, but also maybe you want to travel to see this person. Especially with the Prince of Cups as well. This is about movement. He is a knight. So it could be that you're willing to travel to see this person, or there's a distance between you two. Or there's still there's like a space between you two at the moment. So then we've got the fair male. This is what brings you together. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that one. But yeah, I mean, the fair male speaks to someone, to me, an air sign kind of energy. It could be that you're both very young-minded, you're both very free-minded, you're both very thoughtful about the relationship. You may be quite idealistic about the relationship as well. Both of you, and have a vision. You have a very pure and clear vision for the relationship, and that's what kind of brings you together. I think it's kind of a meeting of minds here. Then we've got the open relationship card. That's what you're learning about at the moment, open relationships. There may be a bit of space too. It can be read in various ways, to be honest with you. That in the near past, a horrible kind of revelation that there was a third party, possibly. But it looks like a second chance may have been given, because we see you here as the Prince of Cups. And this person, maybe it was you, it could have been either of you who stepped out of the relationship. But either way, things seem to be back on track right now. um, either way. You guys seem to have kind of um, found appreciation for each other, and I think with the Seven of Coins, your partner feels like if there wasn't infidelity in the past, that you guys have come so far in the relationship that it's not worth just throwing away. They feel that like they've really achieved a lot in this relationship, and you could be learning maybe about open relationships, and open relationships. There's just space between you two, and that there's many options out there for both of you. Okay, so they are learning about past life. You see them as gossip, as talking a lot, and they see you as an obstacle. So you're a real challenge for them right now. But then we've got spiritual growth at the base of the deck. So yeah, this is definitely making your partner definitely grow and stretch, because this is an actual obstacle. They see you as an obstacle. They see you as maybe something they can't let go of, that can't stay with. Either maybe it's a bit of a rock and a hard place kind of situation, I think, for your partner, a little bit, where it's a bit of a challenge maybe getting this relationship to move forward. They see you as a challenge, basically. You're not making it easy for them. Yeah, that's probably more so what it is. They just see you as a challenge. Um, you see them as gossip. So you see them as maybe talking a lot, doing a lot of talking, but not a lot of action. Maybe you could feel that way, but you could, yeah, you just maybe don't always feel like what they're saying is like the truth, and or they just say a lot of things. Like I said, this person may have the gift of the gab with the Seven of Swords. They may know how to say and what to say to get you to come round to their way of thinking. So I don't think you really trust it, and that might be why you're still kind of not fully committed to this person. You're still curious as to what else could be out there. You're just not wholly committed. It's like a loose tie for you at the moment, but you can't quite let go of them either. And they see you as a part, or they're learning about past lives. So they could be looking back a lot about kind of reviewing the past and learning how the past affects their future. And they're looking to see things that happened in the past, basically. They're learning to do here. Spiritual. Go ahead. Cards from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Yeah, there could be distance between you two, either physically or um, um, just emotionally. Okay, okay, I'm gonna take these. Alright, so we've got by the book. Why? Quite a few cards here. Message in a bottle. Imagine and poised. Quite a few. So by the book means like you kind of, and also the question why. That could be what's going on here as well. Is like your partner could be saying, and you could be saying, why do I like this person? Why can't I seem to forget about this person? Why, can't I go anywhere? Because I feel like you can't let go of this person. What is it about this person that keeps me coming back? For your partner, I think they just like the challenge as well. They feel like they want to win you over, maybe in some way. Um, by the book means like doing things a bit differently. things aren't always, relationships aren't always how you see in movies or, Disney uh, films. Sometimes you can't always do things by the book. Sometimes you have to do things um, in an original way. There'll be a lot of messages between you two, maybe across the waters as well. There could be distance between you two. There could be a lot of messages being sent over water. You are very poised at the moment. You're not. I don't think you're getting overly emotional about things. Like you are um, taking it, in your stride, remaining grounded, whilst also enjoying the relationship. Then we've got imagine. I think imagine is talking about being positive, remaining positive um, in the relationship, and imagine a positive outcome. What you're imagining, you know, don't always think the worst. Remain poised, even in your imaginings. Don't go too far one way or the other. Try to have a balanced perspective, because they say, what you think about, you bring about, right? So, at the base we've got observer. Okay, that's the observer card. So, yeah, you may need to take some time out and really sit back. Like you said, like you said, with the of swords, that you may intend to you may need to kind of step back from the situation to observe it from a kind of a bit more detached way in order to see things clearly. But I think work is definitely could also be a bit of an obstacle for both of you as well. You could have other commitments here. And that might be why you're not quite ready to make that full on commitment just yet. But yeah, that's the reading. A lot of messages here. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please do thumbs up. Subscribe, share, really appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below in the comment section. If you'd like your own personal reading for your own personal relationship, you can email me at symbolsforliving@gmail.com. I would like to thank you guys for liking and subscribing. For those guys that are already um, on the team, I really appreciate it. I really can't thank you enough for your support over it's been a few years now. So yeah, I really really appreciate it. And yeah, thanks again. And hope you have a really lovely Christmas and New Year. If I don't speak to you again before then, although I will be releasing the yearly readings as well pretty soon too. So yes, uh, we'll speak again. Take good care. Bye.